Hello, Dr. Shipman. How are we doing, darling? Hello, Diego. How are you doing? All good. Excellent. Hello, Professor Snape. How are you doing? I'm happy with that camera angle. It looks a bit... I don't know. Can't make up my mind. It's a bit cockeyed. Oh, real art. How are we doing? Just living in the camera angle at the moment. Hello, Jeanette. How are we doing? Any freight rail tours? Well, there is some freight, that's for sure, definitely. I'm afraid there is some freight, without a doubt. Without a doubt. There's one due very soon, and then there's another. There's at least 3 freights you're going to get this afternoon. At least 3. There's one due in about 8 minutes. Has Chris gone out with drone, Jeanette? Has he gone out droning? Who's it? Hello, Tommy, how we doing? I've put the camera lower and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I've lowered it down to include more of the track, you know, rather than below the sky, if you know what I mean. What about ye, Tommy? Is that the saying? Hello, Vasi123NVS2. How are we doing? It's very dull here today, I can tell you. Not a problem if I don't know. Quite a bit of camera shake on there. Oh dear, how's that? He's gone back to bed. Alright. Is he not so well? Rail light, not a problem if you don't know. What's that rail light? Oh yeah, do you know what loco from diagrams or what? A problem if you don't know. Yeah, they'll be mostly class 66s, I'm pretty sure of that. and one of them will be a class 60. Hello, J Guy, how are we doing? Hello, I can't say your name. Hello, Russian person. Felt ill all morning. Oh dear. Well, I've been up since very early this morning, actually. Done a few chores and a bit of washing and stuff, and just see how this what happens to camera when this train goes past, and if it shakes like hell again. Oh, it's about that time. Seems to be only the inside track that's shaking it. No, I wasn't. No. Hello, Rebel Irish Railways. How are we doing? No, this is first time I've been live today. Yeah, I've lowered the camera down, but the only downside to it is I don't know if I'm going to pick up. It looks like I'm going to pick up shakes off the track on this first track, I'm afraid. No, this is the first live today, Tommy. The only problem is, I think when a train comes on this first track, I think it's going to make the camera shake. Fortunately, generally the trains that are on this first track are usually pretty boring anyway, so it's no big deal, but rather it didn't shake full stop. There's a freight train approaching, like 2 or 3 minutes away, I think. Let's have a look on the diagram, see where it is. And I'll put the right bloody password in. Four trains in 2 minutes, yeah. We should see quite a few in the next hour, I'm hoping. There's a freight train approaching, and I can tell you, just for you rail lights, that it is a class 66. 424, driver Paul Scrivens. Are you having a good day, Ivy? Yes, I am. Thank you, Professor Snape. How are you doing? Hello, Rodovan Kalia. How are we doing? Thanks, Tommy. Just relaxing at home, excellent. Yeah, it is. You get times like this where there's quite a bit of activity and then it just goes dead again. You know. There's a freight train making its way towards us. It's about half a mile away at the moment. Are we ready for tonight's bedtime story? Oh yes, Jeanette, yes. You should have seen me last night rebuilding my bed. That was a kerfuffle. I forgot all about it. I stripped my bed off yesterday morning before I left and went out, and I thought I'm going to strip it off, then I know I've got to put new sheets on when I get back. And of course I went home and just forgot all about it, and then when it come to bedtime, you know what I mean, it was partially rebuilt, so I weren't impressed. I had started it and then forgotten it. That's one job I hate, putting quilt covers back on. It does my head in. The fight is real, yeah, it is. I go to school named Springfield in Halifax. On the other side of the trees and bushes are the train tracks. Excellent. Don't forget to double tap that screen, folks. Let's get them thumbs up. Don't forget, subscribe if you're new. Is that Northern through there and Grand Central? There's no Grand Central here. Oh, sorry, through Halifax. I don't know. You'll have to. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Hello, Raylo Go. How are we doing? Well, the freight train's here. I can see it. I wonder what it's got on the back. Is it going to be full of Tesco stuff? Could well be. Here it is. And there it goes, class 66. The next freight train is going to be, well, we're going to get another two at the same time. 4 o'clock, there's two coming at 4 o'clock, then there's one coming at 27 minutes past 4, so you're at least going to get another three. And I know for a fact, because one of them that's coming past has actually been past once. It's gone to Preston. It's come up from Wales, from Penn somewhere, I forgot the name of the place in Wales, and it's come up to Preston and it's doing a run around at Preston. The locomotive's coming off, switching ends, then going back on and coming out again because it's going over Yorkshire way, and that's the only way it can do it, is by doing a run around at Preston. A run around is what they call it. That's when they switch the ends of the locomotive, and it's in Preston now doing its run around, as they call it, because obviously it can't just go direct from Tobruk's, from Wales direct across. There's no line that facilitates a large goods train, heavy goods train. If you understand that, what I've just said. Confused myself actually. Hello Morris Long, how are we doing? Yes, if someone could crack the duvet cover issues, Dragon's Den will pounce on them, correct. Hello RA221, hello Cookie. Invent a robot that makes the bed, yeah. I mean, I bought a quilt where the cover's built into it, but then you're stuck there with a quilt that you need to ram in a washing machine. You don't win. You can buy covered quilts that don't require a casing or whatever you bloody call it, but then you've got a quilt then that needs washing. You haven't achieved nothing. I bought one just out of curiosity to see what the crack were, and I achieved nothing. You know what I mean? I just ended up with a bloody big quilt that I have to wash, and quilts don't really fit in washing machines well, do they? In home washing machines, very well. You know. Here comes a Pendolino. Yeah, it does. I've never used mine since. I used it once, washed it, and it's folded up at the moment. I've not used it since. If you're doing this next year, you might start seeing Lumo 222s from EMR, and we're going to be going to Glasgow for a day apparently. But up on this, up on the West Coast mainland. Yeah, we're just thinking about you, Senga. That's unbelievable. I was just thinking. I wonder where Senga is. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Nastya. How are we doing from Russia? How's it going, Nastya? Yeah, you're just thinking, where's Senga? Yep, Lumos, excellent. Don't forget to double tap the screen, folk, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. It's unbelievable, isn't it, how you think of somebody and then they just pop up. I was on the phone to Virgin, right? Did you get anywhere? I was thinking this morning as well, I was thinking about that Virgin business, because I thought, Christ, everything I've got is Virgin. My bank account, my credit card account, and my interweb. I'm fully Virgined up. I'm all Virgin. What speed? Mine's 1 gig. It's the fastest package, mine. 1 gig. Yeah, so yeah, it's it's the fastest package they do, Senga, and I got it on a cheap deal for 2 years. I got it for £40 a month. It should be 80, but I got it for 40 when I moved into that flat. So I've got till next August at £40, and then it goes up to £80 at next August. But I'll still pay it because it's been brilliant. I've never had a single problem with it. 2,000, bloody hell! I didn't know they could do a 2,000 Senga. I thought 1,000 were the biggest. I'll fire you. You might see me on phone tomorrow. I mean, to be fair, 1,000's enough for me. You know, but I didn't know they did a 2,000. 56 a month. That's all right. Is that? What is train? Hello, West Train Mine. How are we doing? Phew! Flipping out, nearly blew my nose off. They said I wouldn't need it. No. I mean, to be fair, when I first saying that, my BT that I used to have in my other flat, that was 1,000. That was that BT full fibre. But that was a new building, you see, a brand new building, so no, I'm in, hello, for you, I am in the UK. Are you in Birmingham? No, I'm in Lancashire, Preston. No, to be honest, I think once you get to sort of like 500 meg, you're in Ingress, right? I've no idea what that means. Masal Jabom. They said because O2 customers already get 1 Get Gig 1 upgrade for free. Alright, that's excellent. Well, like I said, I've never ever had a problem with them. Even when I used to have Virgin, when I used to live at home with wife and kids, and we never had no problem with Virgin then. I don't know if they've still got Virgin now or not, or whether they've changed it or what. I've no idea, but I've never had a problem. It never ever went off or did out crazy. Now, before Virgin, we used to have Talk, and Talk, it were alright, but every now and then you'd have to turn router off and on because your internet would just not be there, and you'd have to reboot. I've never had to reboot my Virgin router, not once. Not once. Hello for you. Hello. You're in Indonesia. Excellent. How's life in Indonesia? The tracks have gone quiet for a minute. I'm in the UK. Excellent. West Trains mine. West Train mine. I am Kanat. Hello, I am Kanat. Hello, Masal. Thursday. No, it's Friday here, but it might be Thursday where you are. So I'm getting Gig 1 with boosters or something in the other rooms fitted on the 31st. That's excellent. How much do you think? I think a lot, me, Sanger. I never stop thinking. I've no idea. Go on. I'll have a second stab. 60 quid a month. Why are you here? Anishi Patel. Why are you here? Oh. 27 a month. Oh, that's a bargain. There's 140 odd people watching this. Don't forget, double tap the screen. Oh, there was. There's 114 now. Double tap the screen and subscribe. That's fitted. That's a bargain, is that, Sanger? And how long have you got that for? Is it on like a 2-year job? Hello, Yorkshire Railway Adventures. How we doing? Hello, Rasta Pantera. How we doing? $24 a month, yeah. That's what they did with me, 24 a month. It weren't that good of a deal though. Mine were 40. Hello, Georgina Devine from Sedgeburg. How are we doing? Serge L. Where is Johnny? Who's Johnny, Serge? Explain yourself. Hello, Kiernan Jones. How we doing? Where is Johnny? I don't know. Who's Johnny? I'm £48 a month for a year just now. Oh well, so you've got it cheaper, Sanger. That's a good thing. Is there some kind odd rail train? There is a rail train in England, yeah. There is a rail train, and it's currently based at a place near Milton Keynes. Sir Jal, I can't tell what you're saying. You're going to have to enlighten us on what you're saying. Hello, Gracie. Gracie, how are we doing? It is a good deal, is that? A good deal. That's what we like, a good deal. Can't tell what you're saying, Serge, unfortunately. You need to, you need to speak in English. Where is a train? There'll be one along soon at West Train Mine. So I'm paying for a 500 deal. Because I'm here too, there's an upgraded 1 gig. Excellent, Senga. We all like a free upgrade. Yeah, that's roughly what mine is, about 1,100. Because I checked it last night when we were online. Actually, when we were talking about it, I forget who we were talking about. At point as to somebody going on about it, and I checked mine at the time, and it were just over 1,000, and it was. It means goodbye, thank you. Alright, goodbye, thank you, whoever said that. They think said about one, yeah. The UK is the best country in the world. That's a matter of opinion, but each their own. Hello, Alfred Johnson, how are we doing? They said at first, fitting it next Friday. Well, that's the 30th. Is it 31st next Friday? Date are we on now? It's 17th today. 31st is a fortnight today. I'm good here, thanks. Halloween is Friday. 2 weeks today, Halloween. '24th. That's something like next. That's next weekend, is it? Halloween is a week. Halloween's 2 weeks today. Is Halloween 2 weeks today? It's 17th today, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Next Thursday, Senga. Is it next Thursday or next Friday, 24th? Next Thursday, is it? Hello, Manilo. Welcome. Hello, TN Text JYD. How are we doing? $170 people in here, so let's have the thumbs up. 170 people watching, but only 30 thumbs up. Come on, double tap your screens. Get tapping, people, get tapping. And subscribe as well. No toilet talk today, all clean. Well done, oh, no toilet talk. No, we only do toilet talk at nights, Mandalore. It's our specialised subject. We'll do that again tonight, later on. Queen Natalie's looking for the two. Hello, Natty, how are we doing? How's it going? TN Text JYD, how we doing? I mean, where is the train? I mean, it won't be longer. Correct, West Train Mine, that was a 195, yes. Hello, Russell Coons, how we doing? I'm mod with you on another channel. TN Text JYD. You mod with who on another channel? I'm lost. Which other channel's that? I don't know what you're talking about there. I thought I would have to wait and have no internet. No, they're pretty fast, they are, Virgin. I know when I did mine it were all done, because I hadn't moved into this flat where I live now, and I sorted it before I moved in, and it were done in no time. You know, it's based from ringing them up, I think it were installed and up and running within a week or so. It were really fast. I got your TN Text. You're from Heather's channel. That's excellent, TN Text JYD. I've got you now. I know who you are. How's it going? Hello from Saudi Arabia. Hello, Alexander Paul. How are we doing? I know who you are now. Got you. I've got the connection now. Just want to see how much the camera vibrates when this train goes past. No, it's not that bad. It's only on the inside line. I've put the camera at a lower angle to try and give it a bit more depth of field, if you know what I mean, to see more of the track rather than the sky. Yes, she'll be up in the air at the moment, well, Heather. She'll be flying somewhere across the ocean. I saw a video of her taking off earlier on. That's good, Sanger. Yeah, one less thing to worry about. I think it's time for afternoon tea, Richard. Oh, what would that be? Tommy, a huge cream cake, a couple of eclairs, a couple of vanilla slices, half a pack of hobnobs. Yes, she's on her way back, yeah. I was watching her take off. She did a live when she was taking off. Amazes me how long they work for, them lives, when you're taking off in a plane. I'm in a place. I'm just currently in a place called Preston, which is in Lancashire. Preston in Lancashire, in the UK. In Preston. Yeah, Memphis, USA. Excellent. I like it. Are you on the outskirts of Blackpool? Yeah, I'm not far from Blackpool, to be honest. I'm not far from Blackpool. If I left now, it'd take me about 40 minutes to get to Blackpool from here. Don't forget, story time later with Jeanette. It's the highlights of... Hold on, I will not forget. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there with bells on. Bannilaw, don't you worry. It's piano night on Friday night. I get Jeanette's bedtime story, then I do a couple of hours trying to play piano drunk. I play better when I've had a few sherbets. I think I'm more relaxed. When are you doing 50? Oh, I've just had a chocolate donut and some gummy bears. The tea is brewing as we speak. Excellent. Well, all I've had so far today is a strawberry protein shake today. That's all I've had. And I had that at 1 o'clock this afternoon. 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, you're reading 50 Shades of Grey, right. Yeah, you have to read that one Friday night. Hello, Mansing, how are we doing? Don't forget, if you're new here, subscribe and double tap the screen. There's over 150 people watching and yet only 38 double taps. Don't forget, if you annoy Jeanette, check out the surname, be warned. We'll have to have a Barry Manilow night just for Manilow. Everybody's to pick a song, a Barry Manilow song they have to sing live on panel. That'd be funny. Everybody has to pick a song that they can sing on the panel. That'd be hilarious. I've never even watched that film, but I think it's for women, isn't it, that film, 50 Shades? think it's, I don't know, Tommy, it'd be nothing exciting, I can assure you that. I've got my delivery coming at 6 o'clock, so whatever happens today, I will be back home for 6. That's for sure, because she comes about 6 o'clock, so I don't really know. It's a fairy tale land. Yeah, I'd never even heard of it. I've heard of the film, obviously, but I've never watched it. I think it's a film for women to watch, isn't it? 50 Shades of Grey. I think it's what all women are into, isn't it? You know, it has been said the guy who stars in it, I have a look of him, but I'm not sure. I don't know what you lot think. It has been said. I've never seen it or read it. Looks pish. Looks pish. Don't know what pish means. Senga, are you from Scotland? Yes, she is. She's from Bonnie, Scotland, yes. She still is in Scotland. At least I hope she is anyway. Same here, Senga, never read it. I'm not a book person. Well, I thought they were a film, weren't they? Did they not do a film, 50 Shades of Grey? And all these women went flocking to cinemas to watch it. What's next? What's coming next? It's always a bit quiet, this spat, from about 8:30 to 1:45, and then it'll liven up again. But there's definitely 2 freight trains due around 4 o'clock, and then another one at 27 minutes past 4, and then there's another one at 4:47. So there is 4 more between now and 5 o'clock, but 5:10 I'll be going because I need to get back home for 6. No, I'm not a book person either. I never read books. I never even read instruction books for stuff either. It just bores me. Don't know what pish means. Please, I believe. Hello, Angela Smith. How are we doing? From Arkansas. How are we doing, Angela? Arkansas. I've got it right again, I'm sure. I'm starting to remember people now. Pish is piss. Alright, got you, Senga. I didn't know what pish meant. That's productive text for you. I did. Excellent, Angela. I'm getting good at this. Yeah. Friday night bedtime story. I can't wait. What is it tonight, Jeanette? I forgot already. Oh, it's the Snow White and the 7 vertically challenged people. Just in case you're not allowed to say dwarfs nowadays, we all politically correct rubbish. Snow White and the 7 Little People. Is that who it is? I still couldn't stop laughing at the Goldilocks one. Who's been eating my porridge? Who's broken my chair? Yeah, well, I'm not really sure if you're allowed to say dwarf nowadays in the 9:30 a.m. Oh yeah, you're all right, yeah, Angela. We don't do the bedtime story until about 11:15 on a Friday night. Jeanette does it live on YouTube at 11:15 every Friday night. So that'll be about that'll be like tea time for you. So you'd have to call it a tea time story. Last time you read a story, I was in a coma by the time you started. Yeah, I've never been a book person. Never. My mum, she doesn't read them now because I think she's flipping forgets them, but she's got a wall that's just full of books, and all she reads is horror books, horror stories. That's all she reads. My mum, horror stories, and she's got thousands of books. You know, she could set up a bookstall. Could be, yeah. Paints by numbers. You might do that what they used to do at primary school, spud painting. Where you dip half a spud in paint. The only author I ever liked to read, Dean. That's what my mum reads. That my mum reads him. He's a horror man, isn't he? I've seen that name on it. My mum's rack, Dean, and there's another guy as well. There's another popular horror chap. Hello, Philippe Henault. How we doing? Yeah, Angela. My mum reads that. She's got hundreds of his books. That fella. Hundreds of him. You know, shelves and shelves full of his books. You know, she buys. Oh, she used to when she were younger and she weren't as old and she could concentrate on stuff. She used to buy books every week, loads of them, and her shelves are just full of that guy, full of it. And she's into gory films, gory suspense horror films. She loves them. Oh, excellent, Manilo. Probably, yes, Stephen King. I'm sure she has his. She has another guy as well, another name. A lot of. I can't think of his name. There's another, because when I'm sat in her house, I can sit, bookshelves are in front of me, and I can see all names, and she has them all sorted out in order of the author. You know what I mean? I read them in school. Heather has read them about Sade and Kevin, Catholic and Protestant class book. Excellent. Right. No, I've never. I think last time I read a book was when I was at school, and it was that them kids' books, Up the Faraway Tree. Do you remember Up the Faraway Tree? Playgirl, Gore Me. Yeah, because it's all pictures, no reading involved. Playgirl for me. Right, got you. Playgirl. I didn't know there was such a book called Playgirl. I take it that's full of men, is it, that book? I've never heard of it. I read Cable's book. Stuart Cable's book from Stereophonics. Yeah. No, I haven't read a book for, it's probably 40 years since I last read a book. If not longer. I don't watch many films, to be honest, as well. I should do, but I don't. You know, I put them on when I go to bed, and I usually end up drifting off. You know, so I tend to, when I go to bed, I tend to watch Billy Moore on YouTube, Billy Moore and Charlie Beach, and I usually fall asleep watching them. Well, yes, men for me. Oh, excellent, Angela. Yeah, I'm the same, but women. If whirlwind romance was like the Titanic, doomed to sink on the maiden voyage, yeah, that's what. Hello, I'm Jenny. How we doing? Yeah, yeah, I'm a bit same with romance. Every romance I sort of, well, I just can't find romance, so it's not even like the Titanic. It's not even, doesn't even get off the ground with me, Manilo. Mills and Boons. The Mills and Boon rose is the rose of romance. Some Brit films are unique. Don't think we make a right lot of films, really, do we, British? Not good ones, anyway. I also have 4 Kindles. 4 Kindles. 4 candles? Jeanette, I'm ready for your eyes only. For your eyes only. Is that Sheena Easton? Yeah, I think mums always are big readers. Where? There on the stair. Where on the stair? Right there. A little mouse with clocks on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity clop on the stair. Right there. Angela, watch the Full Monty. I've seen that film, the Full Monty. I think it's hilarious. I knew you would do it. So, oh, that was it. Yeah, I got you singing there. You teed me up there to sing that song, didn't you? I did not recommend anybody watching The Lobster. I think I lost some brain cells on that one. Well, I've never heard of that film, The Lobster. Is it a British film, The Lobster? I'll look that one up. Is it crazy or what? It's not a huge plastic lobster, is it? Just running roughshod over everything. It's not one of them crazy horror films where they just have a giant thing. My mum always sung that to me when I said where. Where? Where on the stair? Where on the stair? Right there. You need to watch Rain Man. Filmed Where I Live, Full Monty. Yeah, I like that film. I forgot what it's called, but it's them Asian kids, sort of teenagers, 17, 18-year-old, and they're trying to blow things up, and it was just so funny. I forgot what the film's called, and I'm sure that's set in Sheffield. And they blow a sheep up in a field practicing, and I can't think what it's called. Oh God. I will check the trailer. What's that film called? That group of Asian lads, and they're trying to sort of, well, I don't know what they're actually up to, but it's funny. It's a comedy, and they blow a sheep up. blow a sheep up in a field. Oh God, it's going to bug me now. Is that what that film's called? The Crazy. It's funny. It's a comedy. Class old film. What's a class old film? I've lost track now. I've lost track which at. What's a sheep tried to fence in Wales called? Go on. What's a sheep tied to a fence in Wales called? Yeah, they're Asian kids and they're trying to make bombs and stuff, and every time they do it goes wrong, and I'm not really sure if they blow one of their mates up as well, but I'm sure they blow a sheep up in a field. I just can't remember what it's called, the film. It's a comedy. See, I like comedy films, me, that really make you laugh. I mean, I like that. What's he called? Oh, what's he called? The guy who did the television show and then did a few films. He did one in London, and he were. There is 6 tracks just here, Frank Johnson. Yeah, 2 of them on the right don't do much. They just go into a little sidings. Slumdog Millionaire, that's a good film, but that's not the film that I'm thinking of. Check out Rain Man with Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman. It's an American film. It's absolutely, yeah, I've heard of that one. Yes, Frank, there's 6 tracks. There's 4 mainline tracks. Then there's 2 on the far right that are, they just go to buffer stops to them on the far right. Network Rail use it for loading stuff onto trucks and stuff. Varied speeds, Frank. The 2 nearest tracks to the camera have a limit of 75 mile an hour on them, and the 3rd track is 95 and the 4th track is 110. Them are the speed limits on these tracks. But generally most stuff that travels away from the camera is slowing down for the station, and obviously stuff coming towards the camera is accelerating away from the station, because Preston station is about 1.5 miles straight ahead of what you can see under that bridge. Preston station's about 1.5 miles further on down. Shallow Hall, I have a hat. I see a beautiful. You're welcome, Frank. And there is a branch line to the right. If you look under the bridge, to the right of the bridge, there's 2 branch lines that turn off to the right. They go to the East Lancs line, which goes to Bamber Bridge, Cherry Tree, Pleasington, Blackburn, Colne, Clitheroe, and all that lot. Hello, H. God, what's that? Ceteris, how are we doing? Can't say your name properly. Versus, bloody hell. Versus, I'm going to stick with that. You have to sing the James Blunt song. Is that called? You're beautiful. Where is this place located? England. Yes, it is in England. I'm just outside of Preston in Lancashire. This is the West Coast Main Line. How far is Norwich from here? I'm not sure, to be honest, Frank. What county is Norwich in? Just can't think where Norwich is at the moment, off the top of my head. I know Norwich, that's where they used to have the quiz of the week. What were it called? And now from Norwich, it's the quiz of the week. Oh yeah, well I'm about 240 miles away from London. I'm in the northwest, Frank. The northwest. It's about about 220 from here. If I set off now, I could get to Wembley in 2.5 hours if the traffic was good. Put the old man on the sofa tonight, Jeanette, and I'll find out in the morning if you let like. What? Chris will be in bed ill unless he comes round. He needs a whiskey, that's what he's missing, Jeanette. You need to get him a bottle of whiskey. Don't let him near Bacardi again. Norfolk. That's a fair while away, is that? All this protest going on everywhere in this country, Angela. It's gone crazy. It has. It's got beyond crazy. It's just got stupid. Protests everywhere. Now I am sick to the back teeth of seeing these multicoloured flags. I'm sick of it. And all this other stuff, as well. I can't say, I don't want to say it on chat, but all this other stuff that's going on in this crazy world where this identification, not that, I don't mean identification as in digital ID, I'm on about I identify as this and people I identify as that. What's a load of nonsense. It's crazy. I think the signals are alright here, Sanger. I don't think there's any problems at the moment. If it goes off, let me know in chat. If something goes wrong, tell me in chat. But I can usually tell with the viewing figures if something drops off. A broccoli. Broccoli. Are you having broccoli for tea, Sanger? Yeah, sure. Messages are going through okay, Manilo. Did you see the kid who thought they were a cat? I know. It doesn't surprise me, Sanger. This is the world we live in now. People just... I watched a woman on GMTV and she says, if I want to send my son to school in a skirt, I should be allowed to. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? You know what I mean? It's just, the world's gone crackers. It's gone crackers. And all this multicoloured painting stuff and, oh God, it's madness. It's absolute madness. You are what you are, and you can be what you be, but you don't need to paint things all over the show to say, you know what I mean, these multicoloured things that have popped up. Christ, we've even got buses and stuff painted in it now. It's not necessary. Yeah, it's just crazy. The world has gone mad, unfortunately. Common sense has gone out the window. It's simple for me. Get a tall mirror, and when you next get out at bath, stand in front of it, and that is what you are. You know what I mean? There's no if, no buts. That is what you are until you physically change it. All this identification bits. The teachers were letting her pee in a litter. Oh my God. That is just ridiculous, is that? It's just ridiculous. That is just borderline stupidity. Really is. The world's gone bonkers. I'm sorry. I'm old-fashioned, me, and I like to stick the old-fashioned way. And you know, the parents had to fight to get it stopped. They should sort out bullying in school. So what? The teachers were letting her. God, flipping unbelievable. It's just unbelievable what goes on in the world. It really is. God, I wish I were Prime Minister. Just give me a month at it. I'd shake it up. My God, would I? Of course they should. I mean, you shouldn't be there with mobile phones in schools, especially primary schools. That's just ridiculous. What used to bug me at school, and it happened every year, and I didn't fall out with them, but I had words with teachers. They used to do a Christmas thing, you know, a nativity thing, all kids. And all parents knew each other, because they're only little schools, so everybody knew each other in the school. All parents knew each other. And, oh God, there's a train. Always a train comes when I want to speak. Yeah, every Christmas they used to do this nativity play thing and all this, and they used to say you can't video it, it's not allowed, you have to buy the DVD. They had a professional chap in making a DVD. But I said to the teacher, I said, well, that's fair enough. I said, but who is he? Who is that guy? I said, all us parents in this room now, we all know each other in one way or another, and we all know what we're about, we all know where we live and all this lot. Who's this chap you've got in? None of us know him. And I said, so you can get lost. I'm filming my daughter, and I'm sure the rest of them want to film it. You're not getting some stranger in from out of town to film it, and then charging us 10 quid for a DVD. Who knew? I'm having caught with a twist. Excellent, Natty. I will be doing the same later. Hello, MP Moore. How are we doing? Yeah, it annoys me, Senga. Really got me blood boiling, did that. The fact that none of us knew the video chap, but yet, how's it going, MP Moore? None of us knew him, and yet they're saying that we can't film his own kids. You know what I mean? And I knew all the parents, we all knew each other because we were all from the local area. It's not like we were strangers, we all knew each other. But the only guy we didn't know was the chap making the DVD. He was from Manchester way. Somebody at the school had got in. So I said, you know, no. I'm filming. And that's the end of it. I said, because I don't know who that guy is. I said, I could turn around to you and say, I don't want that guy filming my daughter. And then, how's that going to look? If I can't film, I'm going to stop him from filming my daughter. So they give in then, and they just said, all right, whatever. They realised they were fighting a losing battle, because I weren't going to give up on that one. There were no way. Hello, I am in Preston, in Lancashire, in the United Kingdom, on the West Coast Main Line, MP Moore. And you're in India. Excellent. And here comes a police car or something, I can hear. No, the camera's definitely not out to focus, Sanger. Hello, Badger, how we doing? How's it going? Okay, Angela Smith, catch you later. See you on the next one. And don't forget, if you're around later on today, 9 PM British time, we will be back. The panel will be back. Okay, catch you later, MP. Oh, sorry, you weren't saying but goodbye. So unlucky. Yeah. That wasn't a police car going past, by the way. It was an ambulance. Hand on the knee, hand on the heart. No, it's not. It's hand on the heart. I forgot that. I forgot the rhyme, Singer. I never bought the DVD. I got told off many times for filming Callum of it. Yeah, it annoys me. It weren't the fact. It annoyed me that the fact that it said to us we couldn't film, the parents couldn't film, but yet this stranger from Manchester could. And I said, this ain't happening. No way, Jose. Not a chance. Freight train approaching, I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. Touch your heart, touch your knee, and thank the Lord it wasn't me. That's the one. Correct. Well, I was furious, I were. Absolutely furious, Jeanette. I had a right good position as well. I was right up front. And they started with that nonsense. It just weren't happening, I'm afraid. Not a chance. Well, the points have just changed. That means there is a freight train going to creep out that corner from behind the bush. Keep your eyes peeled. I don't know if you heard that electronic sound then, but that was the points changing on the track. Hello, Ranjmonda Zenile. Did any train what? How are we doing? Yes, one just passed. Just literally 5 seconds ago. Did you not see it? And there's another one coming literally right behind it. Correct. Well, that's not happening, Jeanette. Not a chance. I mean, if you're going to school, they can tell you not to film, which is fine. But on that case, then, they have to tell their chap that they've got into fine, because I understand it's private property and it is up to them when you're on private property. That's fair dues. But then they have to stop their man making the DVD. He has to stop. Did you hear it, Sanger? That's the actuator on the points opening up. And any second now, there's going to be a freight train comes creeping round the corner from under the bridge. I don't know what it is or anything about it, but we're going to end up with 2 freight trains here at the same time, I think, maybe. No, they're just about to pass, Ray Light. You've come back at the right time. Here it comes. I can hear the engine. Here comes another freight train. Just giving my engager run. Excellent. Heard it again. Excellent. Have you? There is another freight train due yet. That's not the last. Yeah, well, I thought that it were moving for quick for a 66. I've always stayed next to the track and used to get woken up with them all the time. Slow ones are the worst. One derailed one night, yeah. Hello, Horacio Alvarez. How we doing? Hello, Memin Berkeley. Yeah, I'm in the UK. I've never lived close to it. No, nor have I. I wish I did. It's good when you get a long train like that making a racket, because you can do a call of nature without people hearing you on microphone. Hello. Hello from Japan. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? But I can tell you there is at least one more freight train due. I think. Yep. In fact, I'll stick my neck out and say there's 3 more freight trains due between now and 5 o'clock. I'm 2 minutes from station. What's the station called again, Sangha? You've told me before and I forgot. Hello, Andy's Transport Videos from Warrington. How are we doing? What is the weather like today? It's dull and just slightly chilly. It's not chilly.